Shout out to the brother. All right, guys, that wraps up another afternoon of wrenching. Shout outs to my brother-in-law, Joe. He come help me pull the old transmission off and wait for that new throwout bearing to come in. We got the new throwout bearing installed. I'm going to post a picture with the part number above so everybody can see. But tips from TDK. This is the throwout bearing that you will need to mate NV 3500 from the 92 Silverado up to a 3rd gen LS. I want to say it's LM7, but I could be wrong there. 3rd gen 5.3. I've got the 4.8 liter flywheel on there mounted to the 3rd gen LS. And then we have the V6 clutch and V6 pressure plate splined into the new block with the transmission. Now, the first go around, I did not have a clutch. I did a little bit, but if you tried to go any high revs or anything like that, it would not go into gear. I had about 3/4 of the pedal to play with, and then it felt like it was bottoming out. So, long story short, after trying to bleed, I went in there and stuck a zip tie in the back of the housing where the fork is mounted for the transmission. We realized there was very little bit of play, so the fork was just hardly moving inside there. No matter what kind of adjustable push rod we put on the slave cylinder, nothing was changing it. Once I visually saw what was going on and we figured that out, we went back to O'Reilly's. We ordered the throwout bearing for the 4.8 setup, and that was exactly the same as the throwout bearing for the V6. We got to digging through. We found this part number here again for the throwout bearing that I'm going to post, and this is the one you need. Put the fork perfectly in the right spot in the transmission. Has plenty of throw now. It goes in and out. I'm going to say every bit of 2 inches. We adjusted the push rod back on the slave cylinder, bolted everything back up, put the transmission back in, drive shafts back in, cross brace, put a new rear mount on the back of the transmission, and everything is perfect. Perfect. It drives, shifts like butter. It's awesome. So shout outs to my boy Chris, #1, for helping me with the swap. Getting everything lined out and getting this put together so we had everything to make this a success. Once again, Frank's Tuning, shout out Chris Franks. My brother-in-law Joe for coming to help me pull this transmission off and put this new throwout bearing in and throw all this back together. It's about 8:30 Tuesday night and we have officially knocked it out. She's back in business. So the OBS is running, guys. Stay tuned. Don't forget, hey, like, follow, subscribe. And if you want to play on the raffle for the red car, let me know. I got a feeling I'm going to put some work in. We're going to finish that baby out. So if you want a chance to win that thing, you want a chance to go to the SEMA show, have some fun with us for 1 week in Las Vegas, stay tuned. We're about to have some fun. 2025, this is it. Tips from TDK.